What's up, guys? You got Beyblade Search episode 15, Defeat Valt. So anyway, this episode starts off with with Hikaru looking at coming back from the Legends Festival and trying to learn all of Volt moves, and it's like Hikaru, you won't be able to beat Hugo won't be able to beat Valtrak with Valtrak's speed. So Hikaru's like, Hyuga, you gotta wake up. Here's the list of things that you gotta do to defeat Volt. But Hyuga isn't having any of that. He just decides to. There's like a mini montage of them running away from each other. So Hyuga runs up to Rentaro and flashbacks about all those times that Hikaru encouraged him. Then we get Volt versus Rentaro versus Valtrak versus Super Hyperion. So there's a lot about there's a lot of battle and so there's a lot of battle. Volt does Brave Flash, just like in the English Japanese version, still the same name, and glows all gold, glows all blue and stuff. So he does that. So he clashes with Hyperion, and Hyperion super strike, and but Hyuga loses. So at the end, Hyuga's happy that he did what he did. So it's Volt versus Lane in the final, and Volt's like, and Hyuga's like sleeping, and carrying him on his back, and he's like, I knew this would happen, but I'm happy for you, Hyuga. But then Lane shows up out of nowhere and is like, hey, I want your bro. So he's like, Hyuga, wake up. And he's like, Lane? And he's like, Hyuga Hizashi, why do you blade? And he's like, I blade for fun, of course, bro. So he's like, well, then let's battle. So anyway, they let it rip. Lane starts going all extra flare Super Saiyan mode, and Hyperion starts taking Lucius starts taking Hyperion spin flare, but then and he's like, yes, more flare, but then Helios is like, he's about to destroy Hyperion, and lets it rip, and Lane's like, oh, you got flare too, and Hyperion's like, and Hugo's like, oh, what are you doing here? And he's like, he's about to destroy your Hyperion, and he's like that never happened, and yeah. So he starts taking his flare, and they're about to do twin strike when Lane's like, vexing press, and poof, Hyperion and Helios are destroyed. So they're later talking to Rentaro, and Rentaro's like, and they're like, Rentaro's like, you challenge Lane? And he's like, yeah, and he's like, our twin strike didn't work, and he destroyed our base. So then now it's Volt versus Lane, and Lane's like, oh, Voltoid, your Valtrak will end up just like Hyperion and Helios. So, yeah, that ends this episode. Hyperion and Helios are destroyed. Lane is super freaky, and he's taking on more flare than he can ever imagine. Volt used Brave Flash for the first time, even though it was changed from the that it was kept as it was not as it was I think called Brave Flash, but they said Brave Crush in Japan. I don't know, but anyway, that wraps up this episode of Beyblade Research. Let's see how Volt takes on Lane and Hyperion and Helio get revived. So anyway, let's see you next time. Another episode of Beyblade Burst.